Okay, welcome back in the studios at 45 News, Utah Western States Media, WSM 45, and Stop the Illness. It's good to be back, guys. Good to be back. I have been kind of quiet lately. I should have got more videos up on YouTube, but I've been working on Western States Media. If you want to go there, check out some fishing. Basically, when we was catching a fish, I eliminated the sat around doing nothing footage. I just think a lot of people want to see the fish. That's what you go to a outdoor channel is, to see the fish. So anyway, let's get into the news. This is KSL. I didn't write any notes down. Sorry, guys. We're just gonna wing it. Just gonna wing it. Apologize for this. This is Utah State news. KSL, let's hit that first. 231 new COVID cases in Utah. Looks like it's still staying about the same. Authorities recover a climber's body from Mount Olympus. That's not good. If you guys are interested in that type of climbing, that's not a good outcome. There was a man in southern Utah on Cedar Mountain was hit by a falling tree over the weekend. Riding a motorcycle, tree came down with the wind and hit him. And yeah, that was a death. That's a pretty sad thing. I've seen a lot of trees fall close to me. I've been in those places before, but never on a bike. I won't ride a bike up on Cedar Mountain. I think it's pretty dangerous. And falling trees are a part of southern Utah with all of our dead pine beetle disaster of a forest we have, not to mention the big burns we had. Those trees will fall down when there's a big enough wind. Deer Creek State Park boat ramp to temporarily close in June. Maintenance, not a big deal. 2 people found dead in South Salt Lake home. Ooh, wow, that's just getting nasty there. Okay, looks like police are investigating after a man and a woman were found dead South Salt Lake home Friday night, according to the police. South Salt Lake officers responded to a welfare check at a home located 2889 South Eugene Lane just after 11 p.m. on Friday, after a neighbor reported hearing gunshots. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, they're not releasing the name of the deceased. Murder-suicide possibility. Remember, these are tough times. Please do not do anything stupid that you will regret. Looks like National Guard mission to provide security to the Capitol is about to end. Imagine that. Jeez. Let's see. 4 summer activities you enjoy that could be threatened to Utah outdoors. Just people everywhere could be, just people everywhere could be a threat to the outdoors. Places, everything, it's everywhere, people. California, Nevada, Nevada. Wonder why. Okay, no, I don't care about that. Power restored to Salt Lake, yeah. Don't care about that. Israel Hamas ceasefire holds. Oh God, that's great. Got that out of the way. Oh wait, hey, what was Suez Canal? Court allows Suez Canal to keep holding. Ever Given lawyer says. Ever Given must be okay. Egyptian court on Sunday rejected a complaint by the Japanese owner of the container ship that blocked traffic in the Suez Canal for 6 days in March against the vessel's continued detention by canal authorities. So yeah, maybe somebody wanted to block the canal for other reasons. Just saying. I'm not, conspiracy theory. Congo volcano leaves smoldering wreckage, but major city spared. Okay, that's great. I seen that. Italian cable car, don't care. Case fire, don't care. Okay, American Fork saves millions of gallons of water as state heads into worst drought ever. Worst drought ever, guys. Worst drought on record. Yeah, looks like American Fork's going to save a bunch of water. Okay, well, that's just nice. I'm just saying. Blatantly. That's just nice. That's nice. Dum. Why some? I can't cover COVID. Sorry, guys. Nope, not going to lose my platform over COVID. No. Let's go to CNN. Oh, here goes the fun. This is national news, everybody. Yay! CNN. CNN. It's like watching your mouse just move around. CNN. Feel it. Okay. The woman possibly at risk, higher risk for COVID-19. No, did I say that out loud? Sorry. What can I call it? The, I can't call it COVID. Okay. Sorry guys, I can't. I wish I could cover it, but no. Don't care. Can't say anything about COVID. Okay. Remember Biden's radical sweeping agenda? It's pretty much stuck. Okay. So yeah, it's probably pretty much stuck because we can't really afford to pay for all that money. He's trying to sign out that's fake fiat currency is backed by absolutely nothing except debt, which we're going to have to pay back. But that's okay. Remember, all the talk about Biden's radical sweeping transformative agenda, well, it's pretty much stuck in Congress right now. Okay, they need to just, the bill needs 10 votes and from Republican senators to pass. The party has no desire to see it like the likely outcome of such panel. No, and they're blaming Trump. They're just Trump. Trump. Nobody cares. You guys are dumb. The agenda sucks. I don't really. They need to not pass any of it. No, they need to not pass any of it. Yeah. Okay. Don't care about that. Let's see. Israel, Palestine, yeah. A California party with 2,500 people devolved into violence and vandalism, police say. Well, there's just California. Yeah, it's a social media post telling people to show up at a party in Huntington Beach led to an unlawful assembly of more than 2,500 people. I got 2,500 people to view 45 News Utah. Maybe I could actually make something out of this, but that's okay. This person just put it up and everybody went to, basically turn a riot. It's fine. It's fine. I guess the news is boring, right? Okay. Police in Southern California City said they knew about the post and made preparations, but the crowd became unruly Saturday night, prompting a declaration of unlawful assembly. Okay, well, that's just... Do we even want to watch it? Do I even want to watch it? I'm just curious because this is just like the world's on stupidity. It's a new drug. It's called stupidity. It's free and it's on the streets. Just saying. Okay. Let's see. Kennedy's message to Giuliani. Think your family name will carry on? Think again. Marilyn Monroe, Kennedy. Marilyn Monroe. Just saying. Okay, let's get on the next one. Mass shooting at a New Jersey house party leaves 2 dead. I wonder why. Probably restricted individuals. Just saying. Probably shouldn't have had a gun. Just saying. Wonder why they had guns and had a house party. Guns and alcohol just don't really go along very well. But we are in the upside down world. Okay. Actress discusses standing up to predatory behavior in Hollywood. Some businesses want vaccination proof for customers, but it's not that simple. I wonder why. Can't get into that. Can't get into it. I'm not going to be able to be kicked off everything. Okay, yeah. Okay, nothing big. Stupid, dumb, really dumb, completely dumb. Newly leaked video of UFO. We know about that. Shows a UFO disappearing into the water. Okay. Wrong leg amputation in tragic hospital mix-up. Oh, this is good. This is really good. Yeah, I wonder what this was. Okay. Yeah, an elderly man had the wrong leg amputated during surgery at a hospital in Austria. That sucks. 8-year-old was due to have his left leg removed on Tuesday, but due to human error, the right leg was amputated above the knee instead. The error occurred when a hospital worker mistakenly put a preparative mark on the wrong leg at the hospital. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, the world we live in. The 46 swimsuit, perfect for your body type. I don't care. That's just really stupid. We tested 14 top-rated rain jackets. Only one stood out. Only one stood out. Okay, well, at least they're doing something to check stuff out. That's kind of cool. That should be something a product line should be paying people to do. Okay, one big question about the end of... No, I'm not going to talk about it. There's no question on that end of that at all. It's not even completely ended. It's nowhere near it. So we're not going to get into it. Iraq estimates that 150 billion in oil money has been stolen from the country since the 2003 U.S. invasion. Thanks, Dick Cheney, Roosevelt, Bush. Okay. Wrongfully convicted man was released after 27 years. Then the world locked down. Yeah, welcome to new reality. Imagine what that would have been like for you. Yeah, it's not a good thing. Tons of heartburn tonight, guys. If it ain't one thing, it's another, right? Okay, how TV cops shows can help keep you safe. No, okay, don't watch TV. How the GOP lies about the Capitol insurrection and 2020 elections are related. Oh, CNN. How do you actually have a platform? Oh, wait, it's forced in the airports and schools. I forgot. That's just like forced indoctrination, but we're just not going to go there because I could get kicked off my platforms. Oh, CNN. You are the heartburn that never goes away. So it looks like CNN has gone full something. Can't say it. Yeah, completely dumb. And that just, I lost brain cells. And, I keep wondering why I'm having a hard time remembering or forming certain words, or reading stuff. And I just have to remember I watch CNN because I have to, because it's the news. But instead of writing all this stuff down, I'm just going to go through it with you guys. Obama accused of sucking the Democratic Party dry. It only gets worse from here. Should we cover this? Should I cover this? They're the crooks, the politicians, they're the dregs. They don't really belong in society. Politicians really are lawyers, and lawyers are the bottom of the barrel. So if you elect a lawyer, it's like a shoe salesman. That these guys actually make half. So people get hurt in an accident, and lawyers sit there and go, "Well, I'll take your case. Let me take your case right here. Yeah, okay, I get half of that." Now, see that, and we elected these people. You wonder what the problem is. You elected the people that get guilty people out of murder. You elected people that embezzled millions from the taxpayer. And they hire them. They're like, "Oh, I'll take your case. I'm Bob and Frank Jr. DeBry." And no, sorry, Robert DeBry died. He's a great guy. I'm just saying. But that's what the problem is. We elect these people. If we have a problem with our government, we try to figure out what the problem is. Well, I'll tell you what the problem first is. You put lawyers in charge of it. These are the lawyers. They have law degrees. Why do they have law degrees? So they can really stick it to you legally. And this is just not being mean. I'm just telling you the truth. A lawyer doesn't listen to somebody. They listen to the legal end of everything. They say they're constantly picking through stuff. So it's literally like you're dealing with a ventriloquist. And it's now what we have for lawyers. Well, I know how to do this, and I can do this because the people are too dumb because they're not lawyers. Did they go to law school? We keep electing the system. The system is broken. And we keep wondering why. Okay? Let's get that out in the open for everybody. You can't. We cannot keep doing this. They do not belong to the people. We belong to them. And until we decide it's time to take back our government and say, I'm just going to send, the farmer guy up there. I'm just going to put the girl that works, 40 hours a week or 50 hours a week. I want the person that has to struggle to make a house payment, a car payment, insurances, has to actually deal with the medical system so they can really see what that is. Their teeth are kind of falling out because they can't afford dental. I want those people in Congress, the House, and Senate, and the President, Vice President, and all the other seats that are open. I want them in our state house. I don't want a career politician or a career lawyer. They hire lawyers. That's what they should do. And even then, we need them answering the voice of people, the will and the voice of people. But as long as you put a lawyer up there, they're not going to answer. They answer to the law degree. They learned to get people out of stuff and what they can use to do whatever they want to do legally because they're lawyers. Instead of like, you can't do that. Well, I can do this because I'm a lawyer and I know it. Get them out. Just get them out, guys. That's what the problem is. That's where our first, and nobody's talking about that. You imagine that. Nobody talks about we put lawyers into our government. They should actually be normal human beings like the rest of us knuckle draggers out there. Okay, a parasite. The Democratic Party is how journalist Edward Isaac Dover describes former President Obama in his forthcoming tell-all book, Battle of the Soul, Inside the Democratic Campaign and Defeat of Trump. Okay, just got the great big ad in front of me. Oh, yay, here we go, the ads. I love the ads, that's why I watch it. Yay, the ads. Okay, so you want to read that book. It's a book that's coming out by this Edward Isaac Dover. So check it out. I don't want a legal lawsuit by the lawyers that are in charge of everything. So I'm going to skip that. But if you want to check it out, that's the book that's coming out. So state just put protesters that block traffic on notice. They won't be tolerated. Let's see what state this is. A bill that would increase penalties for protesters blocking roads and obstructing emergency vehicles is on its way to Texas Governor Abbott. So every state should have this. Nobody should be blocking a road to protest. I'm just saying, there's a place for protest. It's not in the dang road. Or people should be beat trying to get to their homes. Dem mayor is in city with highest murder rate is making new shocking move. Okay, let's see what this is about. Shall we? St. Louis murder rate already highest in the U.S. Soared last year. Mayor vows to defund the police. That's a good. That's gonna work. Just saying, that's gonna work. It's gonna work. Yeah. Let's just get into this. Yeah, she wants to. Let's see. Yeah, she's gonna defund the police. That's just dumb. She's just dumb. St. Louis. Tishora Jones. I don't know. Tishora Jones. She's a mayor. She's St. Louis. She's nuts. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Murder spree suspect cornered as special team moves in to force him out. Okay. Yeah. South Carolina police say they are confident that they are narrowing in on quadruple murder suspect who has involved authorities in nearly a week after they evaded for nearly a week, allegedly shooting at deputies during a 100-mile-an-hour speed chase. Blah blah blah. Okay, well that's just dumb. They're gonna get it. South Carolina get it. There's nowhere you can hide. Nowhere you can hide. Several people plunged to their death after lift overlooking scenic lake snaps. Oh, that sucks. It says cable was last renovated in 2016 and only recently opened after COVID-19 outbreak. Oh, it's an Italian cable car plunges to the ground, killing at least 9. Italy. Italy, does anybody care? Italy. Yeah, Italy. Okay, well, don't really care. So their cable car broke in Italy. I'm just going to kind of go through and see what's actually good. Yeah. Wait, let's see. Nearly 24 runners die in Chinese ultra marathon. Does that sound weird to you guys? You know, that 24 of them died. The race was charted for 62 miles through the terrain that includes cliffs and canyons. Cold weather struck an ultramarathon in southwestern China, killing 21 people and sparking anger online. Okay, race began at 9 a.m. local time Sunday in northwestern province of, I don't know. An marathon is any long distance race that extends beyond the standardized who cares, 26 miles. So they put a 62-mile run, and these people died. Freezing rain, and temperatures hit low of 43 degrees, not including the wind chill. Yeah, more than 1,200 rescuers assisted for thermal imaging drones and radar detectors deployed across the area, recovering 151 runners safely. 8 were injured. The remaining racers were found dead at various points along the course, with the latest victim discovered Sunday morning. Yeah, don't go long distance running. You could die. Just saying. Okay. Oh, this is the story that we just seen on KSL. So Utah man orders non-family members to leave the house. Oh, ads suck. Then shoots wife to death after she threatened to leave him. Whoa. Utah man Stephen Smith. He's always Smith. What's it, Smith? Yeah, is accused of murdering his wife, Chantel, because she threatened to leave him. Okay, Crime Online reports. Last Friday, Santa Clara Ivans. Oh, this is the Santa Clara Ivans one. Public safety officer was called to the home in the states. It's here. Okay, just here. Upon arrival, officers found the victim suffering from several gunshot injuries and declared deceased on the scene. Local cops said in the statement. Ivans. Smith, 59, was thrown in jail early Saturday morning. Okay. Stephen Timothy Smith, 59. Family members identified the body of Chantel Smith, 49. She's 10 years younger than him. In the wake of Stephen allegedly shooting her to death in their home Saturday. According to Utah police, they found Stephen Smith with blood on his hands and clothing and Chantel's body nearby. A gun. Yeah. Let's see if he's restricted. Without bell. Yeah, they saw the victim. It's after Chantel, Steve left his home and went to an ATM in his Utah community to withdraw a large sum of money. Just after allegedly shooting her, he went to the ATM and got a bunch of cash. After returning home, Smith then demanded that everybody who was not the family member vacate the house. Just before he went and got a bunch of cash, then he said, "Get out of my house." Witness reported that after the shooting, Smith said, "I'm done. I have nothing else." Huh. I just want to know if he's restricted. He's flight risk. But that's it. I don't see anything. So, yeah, they're asking for online donations, GoFundMe, to her burial, for her burial. So, you guys can see us in the local news. There'll be something up. Why is this not clicking out of here? Hello? So we're fighting with Fox News right now. Okay, we're almost done. Yeah, nothing really big. There's probably a bunch of stuff I'm missing. You really have to dig for hours and hours and hours. Can't mention COVID-19 ever. COVID-19, can't mention coronavirus or SARS. COVID-2, I don't want to be kicked off my platform. False news, nothing like that, or anything to do with COVID-19 or SARS-CoV-2. So I am limited on the things I can talk about other than what, even if it is reported by another outlet, I have no ability to do this. I'll just do NBC. I have no right to even report statistics or anything else to do with such things. NBC, wow, they got a real colorful set here. This is this is tonight. I went to NBC episodes of blah, 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 blah. Breaking news top stories. Let's try that. Okay, Denver residents supported building a safer homeless camp until it was their backyard. Okay. Denver. I'm just saying, not to cause any enemies, but Denver. Okay, so apparently they were, wanted to build some Eskimo tents. So it looks like that's the name on the tent, not saying anything to do with Eskimos or Inuit people. Just saying that I would really, really invite people in the community who feel like my neighborhood isn't the right place for this to rethink whose neighborhood it is. An expert said. An expert. What is an expert? What do we call it in the upside down world of today? What do we call an expert? Just saying, I see all these experts doing stuff. This expert said, well, this expert said this. What do we call it? I'm an expert in everything. I'm an expert in this too. So this expert says you're putting homeless ice fishing tents. They're putting ice fishing tents up in my neighborhood, and this all the way. I got to show you the lady. Let's get really close because she's an expert. See the one that's got her hands opened up? with the red on. That, my friends, is an expert in Denver. I'm an expert. Wait, let's do it. They do like that for you? Oh, man, people are just crazy. This place is nuts. This place is nuts, 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 nuts. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Looks like one flew over the cuckoo's nest, and it's actually, we are in the cuckoo's nest trying to get out. I'm trying to get this computer out of the way so nobody has to see it jiggle. Sorry, it's been jiggling. If it has, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, homeless people during a pandemic, let them set up camp, church parking lots, forced residency in influential neighborhood to question their progressive values. Oh. Hey, the entire oligarchs, I guess you could call them, they rule the world anyways. So these rich people that are just really don't like us, don't want the homeless shelters that they create with society just being sucked dry, raising their commodities prices, making all this money off of all of us, Hey, look at the little people down there going to the store paying so much for food. Oh, it hurts my bottom line. Just seeing them hurt. Yeah, imagine during the pandemic, they were the ones who were deemed essential workers. It's just this upscale, influential neighborhood. They were deemed COVID-19 immune because they were essential, upscale, number one people at the top, and they had to work through it, and they all got sick. But no, that's not going to happen because they are the top of the top. Okay, evil lunacy. GOP lawmakers react to, green comparing House mask mandate to Holocaust. I just don't. I just can't. I can't, guys. Mother of all green hurting so bad after release of police video. I heard it. I don't want nothing to do with that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can find something good. Wonder if I can mention Russia at all. Okay, Congress could spend big on broadband. Tribal nations say it can't come soon enough. Yeah, listen, the Navajo Reservation and other reservations, including Pine Ridge and all the other Native American reservations, have really been treated horribly by the United States government. And if we're to give any money back for any kind of wrongdoing of the past, that is where it should be. Today's reservation is still some of the poorest places on the planet. Native Americans have suffered greatly during the COVID pandemic, from Alaska to the tip of South America. These are our people. This is the First Nation of this land we call America. So if anybody's to get any kind of reparations or anything like that these idiots are talking about, it has to do with the 178 million acres that was stolen and the untold amount that was taken for flood control. Just saying. If we're going to give some farmers reparation, doesn't matter what ethnicity you are, you have to understand what has happened here. Just saying. Not offensive to anybody. We're going to start doing that, though. Let's just give back some land to the native people, because they still live as poor as dirt on the reservations. Those are holding their old ways of staying there. Biden committed to two-state solution between Israel and Palestine. Oh, yeah, sure you are. Okay, Congress won't meet Biden's deadline for Floyd police reform bill, advocacy group says. Okay, that's nice because it's just defund the police. Okay, letting the walls down, how remote therapy was a lifeline during the pandemic. Suicide rates are through the roof, guys. People are committing suicide over hopelessness. Hopelessness caused by the pandemic. Hopelessness was running through our country prior to the pandemic. There's no direction anymore in people. There's a large portion of the population that have no identity. There's an identity crisis of our young. There's an identity crisis of our people in the 30s, 20s, and teens, and anything below there. Nobody knows who they are anymore. We used to know who we were. We were Americans. That's what we were. We had an objective to get a home, have a family, move forward in life, and enjoy our golden years with our family and friends and watch our grandchildren grow. That's all gone. There's a portion of a population that's basically holding on to that by their teeth. Low wages, rampant inflation, just completely rampant inflation they lie about on a daily basis. The honor code, I mean, you go down the road and all you hear is You know, everybody's listening to this music that's not music anymore. It's about being a thug in the hood. I mean, we wonder when John Wayne was the hero, and that's coming from, thinking about what John Wayne really did, but just saying that the toughness of the old cowboy movies, and then we went to the 80s and 90s, with the metal and we were rebelling against everything and all that stuff, and we were still proud. We still had a way, we still wanted the songs are about love. And then now we're at the point where, gangs are fighting over a corner street that they don't even own. This is my hood. Ain't your hood. You don't own it. It's not yours. You're not fighting over buffalo hunting territory. Just saying. I mean, you feed the kids enough of the Kool-Aid or the Cocoa Puffs, and they're going to go cuckoo. We need direction. We need pride back in our youth. They need to want to have some objective in life. And a lot of people have lost that. And that's, then again, the government system. If you put lawyers in charge, they keep people crazy. China is using COVID-19 vaccine to flex its muscle in America's backyard, experts say. We buy all their junk. We just signed off $19 trillion, and I imagine China got a huge chunk of that. Huge chunk of that. Investments, invest in gold mining companies, investors, they're everywhere. They do. Until we really decide to buckle down, it's not going to change. Okay, how priority culture and anti-Asian racism interact in some white evangelical churches. Are we still tearing each other apart? Is that what our main goal is? Just rip ourselves apart at the seam? Instead of all of us being Americans, instead of racism actually just not being racism because we're all the same color, we're all American. There's no difference between all of us except our cultures. And that's what multiculturalism is. The different cultures coming together, living together side by side with each other, caring about each other. That's what multiculturalism is. That's the definition. One people. All of us, one. Doesn't matter what culture you are. We all live together and love each other. Don't fight. We have one of the biggest racist places on earth called your prison system. And nobody's talking about that, right? Okay, out of prison. Single and blacklisted. The cost of of a conviction in the app dating game. Well, I'm not really worried about that. You guys should actually be thinking about fixing that, because people are trying to meet each other online instead of face to face. Anyway, there are no magnets in your COVID vaccine. Now, this is something I really want to check it out. So, if there is a magnet, they had it on. I gotta do more research on this. This is total baiting, just total baiting. Ugh, I'm so sick of it. So sick of it. We're multicultures living together. That's multiculturalism. That's what that is. Okay? Stop trying to screw us over. We should all work together as one. Oh, I have to set through this. I don't know if I want to set through this. Yeah.
The idea that a magnet will stick to your arm after getting the shot is simply untrue. We continue to see a tidal wave of disinformation on the vaccine, and the latest is a so-called COVID Magnet Challenge. A now viral video shows a woman placing a magnet on her arm over the injection site after receiving the first dose of the Pfizer vaccine. After a few seconds, she falsely says the magnet sticks because she is now chipped.
You're chipped.
But there is absolutely no evidence the vaccine contains any ingredient that would turn your arm magnetic. The FDA's Pfizer vaccine fact sheet also contains the ingredients. No metal particles are listed, and magnetism isn't a side effect on any of the shots.
What if somebody broke a needle off their arm?
If we just look at what goes into the shots. In the Pfizer and Moderna shots, they're composed of RNA, lipids, proteins, sugars, and salts. And the Johnson & Johnson is an adenovirus with modified DNA. These are all components that can be found in foods, vaccines, and medicines, but they have no magnetic qualities.
Dang it.
Plus, for a magnet to stick, the piece of metal would have to be much bigger, like the size of a credit card chip. These videos and pictures don't give enough information. No one knows if they were really vaccinated.
Maybe they just, like, got it sticky and touched their arm, and that's the issue. I wanted to find out more about it, but my video got banned, so... Imagine that. Okay, I've had enough of this craziness. Upside down world. Welcome to it. Remember, there is no racism. We should all work together. Side by side, that's multiculturalism. We are all one people. There's no reason to be racist against anybody. We're all Americans, or we're all whatever country you're from. We're all one people. There's no racism in this world. It's only created by people that want to continue to drive this between us. That's how they make money. Everybody's got to realize it's how they make their fortunes. That's why there's this group up here and the rest of us down here. They keep us divided, because if everybody decided to get together and say, you know what, we're not killing each other in the streets, there's not gangs fighting over a stupid piece of ground, a corner they'll never own, shedding their blood, we're all going to look at each other, care about each other, and try to find a better solution to stop the homelessness, to make a comfortable living for all of us. So all of us half us ain't living on the streets or living paycheck to paycheck with no security while they're working their guts out, serving the other individuals at the top. We're never going to finish this. We're never going to fix this. We're going to live the same thing over and over again. It's never going to end. As long as we keep electing lawyers to our positions of power, we're never going to escape what we have going on here. We have to find a place in this world for us. We're the majority. We're huge. Even in America, there's 300 plus million of us, 330 million of us. You're talking maybe 1 million at the top out of all the rest of us, or maybe less than that. These groups that are at the top, these lawyers and different businesses and all these craziness of debt dollar suckers just sucking it up and causing our national debt to go through the roof that we owe for. We have to get in there and get people into office that are going to be people, the normal, everyday you and me, not people trained in law schools. That's the biggest thing. And then that's, until we solve that, we're going to always sit back and wonder, why did they just charge up $19 trillion in debt? Why did they sign a bill that said Heroes Act? It was never about a hero. The American Recovery Act, well, it didn't do anything. You took all the money for other stuff and you gave us this little why did this much go to this country? This much go to this? Who does that? Lawyers. Plain and simple. Lawyers and career politicians. That's all it is. That are backed by special interests. That's my commentary for today. Kick the special interests out. Kick the lawyers out. Get real regular people that are not tied to these industries that are benefiting off the fake COVID bill that just sucked $1 bazillion out of all of us, and we're sitting here going, why does it cost so much for... we went shopping for what? How much is that? That little bit in the cart? How much? Well, look at the size of the boxes you're buying, guys. Well, used to be a box of Cheerios is like this, and now it's like, hey, my box of Cheerios is like this. What happened? It's progress caused by the investors, caused by the lawyers that just stole $19 trillion from all of us' future, that caused the dollar to eliminate its value just ever so much as the Ponzi scheme keeps running. Starts to the state, goes to starts to the county, goes to the state, goes to the feds. We gotta pull them people out. Vote out every career politician. Vote out every lawyer. As soon as they say, I'm a lawyer, be like, okay, well, you're not going to serve the people. You're supposed to be in the courtroom getting these convicted murderers off. Well, my law degree. Okay, well, then you stay in law. You're not government. You don't need to be in government. We need to fix the medical industry. Just hugely. Huge. The price of medical costs is just through the roof. You go through everything they buy. Tylenol. I mean, come on, guys. You know that everything you get on your bill, you look at your bill and you're like, I went to the emergency room for COVID and wow, what did I get an explanation of what they actually did and how much it cost for everything? And we're sitting back wondering why it's, $6,000 to go to the emergency room. Get that under control, you elected representatives. Get that under control. Stop the drug flow across the Mexican border. Oh, wait, we can't do that because it's wide open. Okay, the craziness continues, and it will never continue. Welcome to Upside Down World. One flew over the cuckoo's nest, and now the crazies are in charge, and they have been for quite a while. And so I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching 45 News Utah. You guys have a great night. Talk to you later.